The K community absolutely loves blowing things out of proportion without fact-checking. Many don't even realize that they can drive someone to end their life with just a few posts. When wrongly accused by authorities, it's either the end of someone's career or life altogether. Rarely does a celebrity come out of rumors unscathed, and unfortunately it follows them for the rest of their lives. Without further ado, let's take a look at some of the top Korean celebs who were wrongly accused. Lovelyz Jisoo. In 2014, Lovelyz's Jisoo was also hit with a wave of serious accusations. It began with a netizen alleging that Jisoo had engaged in a homosexual relationship with her and had SA'd her. Soon, more accusations emerged, including claims of SA, which halted Jisoo's ability to promote with her group. A day after accusations, Woollim Entertainment requested an investigation to address the issue and identify the sources of the rumors. The police later traced the rumors back to 3 netizens believed to be responsible for spreading and creating them. This led to a lengthy legal battle as Woollim Entertainment filed defamation lawsuits against these individuals. Though the accused were ultimately found not guilty of defamation, Woollim Entertainment remained convinced that the false stories had severely impacted Jisoo and vowed to continue their fight for justice. Woollim Entertainment issued a statement, "We previously reached a settlement with the defendants through monetary fines. However, they continued to spread distorted information online, intending to slander Jisoo. The acquittal of the 3 individuals is unjust. The lack of evidence and non-indictment will undoubtedly harm Jisoo's life. We will not succumb to lies and will take strong action to uncover the hidden truth." To us, these stories are just words and images we are seeing. But it's not an exaggeration to say that the mental impact of such scandals and wrongful accusations shall follow these celebrities their entire lives. Lee Sun-kyun. Widely known as a social murder, Lee Sun-kyun's story is undoubtedly the most tragic one that we have on here. Lee was a beloved South Korean actor known for his iconic role in Parasite, after which he went from fame to despair. The world was left shocked on December 27th when he was found lifeless in his car. It was the tragic result of an apparent suicide at just 48 years old. Before his death, he had been entangled in a storm of public condemnation, triggered by accusations of marijuana consumption. Lee became a casualty in South Korea's war on drugs, started by President Yoon Suk-yeol. This battle branded drug users as criminals rather than victims in need of help. Though Lee repeatedly tested negative for drugs, his reputation was mercilessly shredded. The police, the media, and society deemed him guilty without trial. His involvement in the case was minimal since he was a victim of blackmail. South Korea's societal loathing for drug users left Lee no path for redemption. The police grilled him for 19 hours straight in his last round of questioning. The public's judgment and hatred, combined with a failing system that punishes rather than rehabilitates, crushed him under its weight. His suicide note to his wife echoed his devastation, stating, "There's no other choice." With these words, the world lost a brilliant actor, a loving father, and a man who had been pushed beyond his limits by a society that refused to see him as anything more than a headline. His death stands as a haunting testament to the failure of a system that should have helped him, but instead drove him to death. Quite similar is the case with Yoo Ah-in, a talented young actor whose career ended after he was found guilty of illegal drug use. The country treated him far worse than SA perpetrators are treated. What's more saddening is that Yoo resorted to drug use to deal with his declining mental health. Instead of helping him, he was thrown under the bus too. Next up is Chinese Wonyu, who found himself wrongfully accused of SA in 2017 after an incident at a Gangnam club. The night at the club took a dark turn when a woman felt someone touch her, and her friend hastily pointed to 1W as the culprit. Despite the lack of solid evidence, police immediately responded by questioning the idol for 5 long hours, eventually charging him with forced SA, even though no arrest was made. SM Entertainment quickly defended 1W, explaining that he had gone to the club to celebrate his DJ debut and, while heavily intoxicated, unintentionally made contact with those around him while dancing. This accidental contact led to the misunderstanding that spiraled into a serious legal matter. The alleged victim acknowledged the possibility that OwnW's drunken state caused the incident and requested the charges be dropped, recognizing it as an accident. Despite this, the police had already wrongfully charged 1W without considering the full context of the situation. The aftermath saw 1W grappling with the weight of the false accusations, his reputation at stake. After months of legal turmoil and lingering doubts from the public, the case was finally dismissed in early 2018, freeing 1W as all charges were dropped. Nu est Bajko. Next up is Nu est Bajko, who also found himself at the center of a serious controversy in 2017. An anonymous online person accused him of essaying her in 2009, when they were middle school classmates. The accuser filed a police case and shared what she claimed to be evidence, including videos of her interactions with Bajko and Kakao Talk conversations. According to the police, Bajko was guilty. But despite everything, Pledis Entertainment stood firmly by Bajko, declaring the claims to be entirely false. Nonetheless, an extensive investigation was launched. After an intense 8-month legal dispute, all charges against Bajko were dismissed, and he was officially declared innocent, with the court concluding that the incident had never occurred. Zico Block B. Everywhere you go, you see people getting trapped because of burning sun, and that brings us to our next celebrity, that is Block B's Zico. Before we go ahead, if you aren't already aware, the golden phone in the burning sun scandal refers to a mobile device owned by Seungri, a former member of the K-pop group Big Bang. It was believed to contain critical evidence, including messages and media related to illegal activities such as prostitution, bribery, drug distribution, and police corruption that were allegedly tied to the nightclub Burning Sun, where Seungri was involved as a business partner. Amidst the swirl of allegations, Block B's Zico found himself caught in the storm. Zico, who had mentioned seeing a contact list from the golden phone during an interview, became a target of wrongful accusations. He clarified through Instagram that his interaction with the phone was limited to seeing its contact list and that he hadn't had much contact with the controversial figure Young Jun Young, JJY, after their appearance on Radio Star together. The situation escalated when JJY handed over 3 cell phones to the authorities during the investigation. The media, eager to sensationalize the case, referred to these phones as golden phones, but there was no confirmation that these were the same devices Zico had seen. The media's use of the term without verification contributed to the confusion and wrongful association of Zico with the scandal. As the investigation unfolded, it became apparent that Zico was never linked to any illicit activities or group chats related to the case. He was not mentioned in any of the details. However, after BBC's recent documentary, accusations against him have resurfaced yet again, and people on the internet have completely mixed opinions about him. Let us know what you think. Another notable detail is that the reporter who initially covered the Burning Sun case, Kang Kyung-yoon, joined in the public's lighter moments and participated in Zico's Any Song challenge with her baby boy. This reflected a shift from the intense scrutiny to a more balanced view. Lee Min-ki. In 2016, the popular Korean actor Lee Min-ki from My Liberation Notes, and Because This Is My First Life, was reportedly being investigated for SA. According to reports from Korean outlet Sports Chosun, actor Lee Min-ki found himself at the center of controversy after visiting a club during his military service. Shortly after, a woman he had met there came forward with a serious accusation, claiming she had been SA'd. As rumors spread, many began to suspect the actor's involvement. The situation escalated when authorities summoned Lee Min-ki for questioning, intensifying public curiosity and suspicion. However, it was eventually confirmed that he had no connection to the allegations. The woman later retracted her statement, admitting a mistake, and issued an apology. His agency responded, confirming that while Lee Min-ki had been at the club, he was not linked to the harassment charges. The accusation was made in error, the statement read. She has withdrawn her claim and apologized. We hope to prevent any further misunderstandings in the future. And that's it for today. Feel free to share your thoughts about these cases in the comments below. Have a good day or night. Until next time, annyeong!